Welcome, welcome. This is Stargrace. I'm here with my second in command, Llama Bean, and we're here to play some RimWorld. Yay, RimWorld! I'd like to continue on with the colony that we had not last week, week before last. Last week I took a little bit of a break. I'd like to continue with the colony that we had last time, but I can't because they just put out a new update. So the game is in beta. It's being created by one developer, and he just put out beta 18. They used to be called alpha. So now it's beta 18. And added a bunch of new stuff, which means that a whole slew of my mods are not compatible. So if we take a look here over into the mod section, now we'll see a lot of them are okay, but then we get down here to the red ones. If the name is in red, it's not compatible with this update. So I do have a couple of them turned on, but I don't have Cthulhu, and I don't have the Star Wars stuff, and I don't have extra large stacks or robots. Didn't I get the 18 version of this one? I thought I did, but apparently I didn't. And what some people will do is they'll create a version 18 while they still have a version 17, so your mod won't automatically update, and you'll have to go figure out what the hell is going on, whether there's an 18 version or a 17 version, or your version's going to be updated or whatever. A good indication is whether or not the number is in the title of it. So this one says A17 trading spot. So I was pretty sure I had an A18 or a B18, whichever they're calling it, trading spot. But apparently I don't have it. Whereas like Quality Builder and Allowed Dead Man's Apparel, those ones don't have an alphabet letter. Hey Rainy, I'm doing like a beginner one, so maybe it'll have some handy hints and tips and tricks since the game was updated. So yeah, all my mods don't work. So we're not going to do Cthulhu, we're not going to do Star Wars, we're not going to have miniaturization, we don't have the wildlife tab, a lot of the quality of life stuff we don't have. I do have a couple of mods turned on, but they're not... I could just put it back to the default too, for that matter. I could turn them all off, but they're not huge important mods. Most of my stuff is no good for now. So we have to wait until those get fixed. Is there like a disable all mods? No, there isn't. I was just curious. Alright, so we're gonna have to create a brand new colony, which is fine. So you start out with 3 scenarios. What you can also do is go into the scenario editor, and if you don't like any of these scenarios, how they start, you can go into the editor and change it up to the... Oof, dude. Okay, hold on. Ugh. You can change it up to the way that you want to start it. And they also have a bunch of scenarios in the Steam Workshop, but you'll have to get one that is compatible with B18. I don't actually know what he patched. I didn't look at the notes, so I don't know what he added. It said something about stories. I have no idea. So I hate playing Lost Tribe, so I don't typically start with that one. You start with 5 people, which is great. Having 5 people is really nice. But it's not cool because you're all starving, you run out of food real quick, and research is really slow. Tribal people are like cavemen, so you start with nothing. It's no good, for me at least. Crash Landed is one of the ones I enjoy quite a bit. And then the Rich Explorer, where you start with 1 person, but you have a whole bunch of awesome stuff with you. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do with the Rich Explorer. So we're going to start with 1 person. Alright. I'm going to put it on the hardest difficulty. Again, that's not something I suggest other people do. Permadeath mode doesn't really matter too much in this game, for me at least. I don't tend to roll back very much. So there's Cassandra Classic, there's Phoebe Chillax, and then there's Randy Random. Oh, thank you for the cheers, Scopeek. Woo! I don't particularly care for Randy. We're going to keep it on Phoebe Chillax. Phoebe. Cassandra Classic's okay too. So I'm going to play it on Extreme, which is what I normally do. Now, I usually do a random seed, and then the global coverage, I bump mine up to 50% so that we can see 50% of the map instead of just the 30% that's the default. It doesn't really matter about the rainfall or temperature for mine usually. So we're just going to generate the world. Do, 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 do. Come on, world. Generate. Generate. It's taking its sweet time. Where are you, bud? There you are. Okay. Just making sure my little guy hasn't wandered off into the hallway, but it looks like I kept the door closed this time, so that's good. Okay, it's being slow. I guess that makes sense. The first time it needs to generate everything. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Come on, world. Anytime now. There we go. Alright, so one mod I do have on right now that we wouldn't have normally is I do have more vanilla factions. So that's why there's so much stuff all over my map. It is one that was updated for 18. Alright, so what I next normally do is I'll go into the advanced tab and I'll put it on the second largest map size. So that's the personal map, the like actual cell map that you're going to be on. I don't like the small one. I tend to run out of resources, especially if you're playing there for quite some time. So I put it on the second largest, but that's just personal choice. Now you can start wherever you want. There's roads and rivers. It looks like that hasn't changed. I'm just going to do random. Blunk. Extreme desert. Well, that doesn't sound fun. Let's do another random one. Desert, temperate forest, desert, temperate forest, desert, temperate forest. This is not very random. Oh, careful, bud. Tundra. Oh, no, thank you. All right, let's just whatever it lands on next. That's what we're sticking with. Okay, arid shrubland. No, that's what we just did. Let's. Oh, rainforest. That's a dangerous one. All right, let's do the rainforest because why not? Tropical rainforest is one of the harder ones to start on. And it says thick, moist jungle despite the visual beauty. This is a very dangerous biome. Choking overgrowth, aggressive animals, constant disease. It's called the Green Hell. Alright, I don't mind the Green Hell. Ah, I see a little bit has changed. So what they have now is you can select from different colonists instead of continually, I mean, you can still randomize it like before, but you have a bunch of people that you can choose from. So, oof, this person has really good stats. Asthma, that's not cool. Normally I just take whatever they give me. In this case, it would be Oliver. I guess we'll do that. Oliver is a female. And it's gonna be, oops, here I'm hitting all the wrong keys. There, that'll be Rainy. So, incapable of none, psychically sensitive, steadfast, and trigger happy. Team skills, that's new. They have team skills now. Skills and team skills. I don't know what the difference between them are. Unless it's part of my mods, but I don't think so. Anyway, let's see how Rainy does in the tropical desert, or sorry, the tropical jungle on her own. Hopefully she lasts a fair amount of time. We'll see. I don't usually play the jungle on the highest level. It's really difficult. Okay, so updated to 8.18, fix various bugs. Thank you for your patience. Oh, okay. Sure. All right. Oof, we got a very crowded map. And there's Rainy. Oh, and she got a good pet at least. She got Casper, the male Arctic wolf. So first thing I always do is when you crash land, everything's got a little red X on it. Means your colonist won't touch it. So first thing I want to do is unforbid everything. And then get her equipped with a gun. So that's always the first thing I do. Then what I do is I go over to here to manual properties. I check it. Oh, this is changed with the update apparently. You'll be fine. You have a mohawk. Exactly. You're a badass. So it looks like the properties has changed. So normally it's a check mark or a number, and then I don't know why they're highlighted. So I turn the most important ones to number 1, and they're going to do them in the order that they occur in the list from left to right. So you want the highest numbers on the most important things, which is like doctoring and bed rest and hauling and all that good stuff. I usually turn flick off because I don't have too much of a use for it. I don't know why these ones are in. I think the red are the team skills, I want to say. I'm not really sure what the red is anymore. So we want cooking right up there. We want construction right up there. We want hunting fairly up there. We want growing up there. Plant cutting up there. And we'll leave all that the way it is for now. We're going to turn the rest of these off for now because they're not going to have any use for that stuff. Alright, so let's take a look at our map. Alright, so oof, this is a huge map. So because my mods don't work, we don't have any buildings or cool little hidey places to go figure out like we did last time. I mean, we have a couple, but not as many. That was all modded. So our map is pretty empty. But I do see we have a building right here. So let's deconstruct that and see if, well, let's get close to it first. We'll make sure it's not an ancient evil. And we'll see if we can live there. So it's not an ancient evil, so that's good. So hopefully this will be our home. Open that wall. Open that wall. Hey, Flying Pink Monkey, nice to see you too. So we just had to start over with a new colony because we have a new update. And my mods don't work. So we have like, I don't know, 5 mods instead of 52. So it's permanent summer. Alright. And we're in the jungle, which is a dangerous biome. We got a home though. We're going to use this as our home. We're going to get some stockpiles here. So we've got a building. We're going to make this a stockpile right there for our good stuff. And then the dumping stockpile is where they put all the rocks and bits. We're going to keep that outside. And we're going to need a door right away. And we're going to need furniture right away. So we're going to get a double bed made. Actually, we should probably... We'll just make a sleeping spot for now. We'll make it outside. Why not? And then we're going to mine out more of this mountain here. And we'll turn that into the bedrooms and stuff. Alright, so there we go. It's not a bad start. We checked these off so that Casper, our dog... Hey, Games Mom. We checked them off so that we end up training him. Because we want him to do all the doggy things that they can do. They can haul for us. They can fight for us. Stuff like that. What's up, bud? Hold on. Ugh. My little guy is going to be super cranky, and I apologize for that. He's been up since like 3 o'clock this morning. It's been a long day for both of us. But I really wanted to stream, so I'm streaming. But he's not in a good mood. So yeah. So my apologies for that. Alright, so Rainy is just going to... He is teething. Again, he's got nothing but molars left. Seriously, this kid is 1. He's got nothing but molars left coming in. It's frustrating. Hey, Welsh Troll, nice to see you too. So one of the mods that are broken right now because of this patch is one that lets me stack items beyond 75. And I really, really, really miss it more than any of the other mods. Because stacking things to 75 just sucks. Oh, Big Mikey, you should dread it. My guy has been teething since he was 3 months old, and he was 5 weeks premature, so he started at like 2 months actual age, which sucked. And he's been teething pretty much ever since. Sometimes there's a week break in between, but he's got 16 teeth right now. And he's, like I said, he's only a year. I was assuming they'd be more spread out. But apparently children are unique little monsters. Lovely little creatures. And they just do whatever they want. Oh, you're lucky, Rainy. Yeah, he's a difficult child. He doesn't sleep very well and he teethes all the time. I mean, he's okay, but I mean, I'm finding it a little rough. Yes, honey. Okay, so Rainy's moving her stuff into her new home. Oh, I know you dropped your toy. Hold on, let me get it for you. There you go. Oh, you made a mess. How did you get all that water out? All right, we'll deal with that afterwards. I think we're going to end up filling up on our stockpile. He'll be done with it sooner, but I wish he was a little bit older so that he could understand what's going on. And Tylenol makes him hyper. So I gave him... Yes, honey. So I gave him some Tylenol, and he just was bouncing off the walls. It's unfortunate that has that side effect, because people are like, oh, give him Tylenol, he'll sleep. No, he won't. No, he won't. And today was proof of that, which is why I'm sounding like I want to fall asleep at the desk here. So yeah, we can't stack things beyond 75, which is frustrating to me. We've got our little base going. We're in the jungle. Rainy's our only colonist since we started over. And hopefully she's going to get... Oh, you know what else we forgot to do? We're going to do... Dude. We go over to the restrict tab and uncheck mark all this sleep stuff. We'll just let them sleep when they want, and we will force a little bit of joy somewhere throughout the day. And we'll build horseshoes so that they can actually have some joy. There we go. Oragel is actually illegal here. You're not allowed to do that stuff. It's very bad for babies. So no. He can have, I give him a popsicle, but it doesn't seem to have any effect on him. He doesn't care if it's frozen things on his gums do not help, in other words. So our base is looking all right. It's not the happiest place on earth, but we'll get there. Rainy is sleeping an awful lot. Hopefully she doesn't have... Does she have some sort of weird sleeping condition? I don't think so. Nope. Oh, right. We want to turn on self-tend. Self-tend is in the default game now, I believe. And it's really, really, really important, because if you can't self-tend and you get sick in the jungle, you're basically dead. There's basically nothing you can do. That's like the end of it right there. So we need Rainy to... I guess she's still hauling things. And when she's done hauling things, she'll start mining, hopefully. Oh, you know what? I don't have mining up high, do I? No, I don't. Okay. Dude, hey. Okay, calm down. You drive me bonkers here, child. Yeah. Oh, look, a truck. Oh, what's that truck got? That truck's got dirt. There we go. That's what I should have done. Put mining at number 1. She's a fairly quick miner, so that's good. And as soon as she gets a good chunk of that cleared away, we'll get a bed put in there for her. And hopefully she won't go insane. It looks like she's doing okay so far. Sleep on the ground, ugly environment, feeling bad, ate without a table, blah da 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 da. I'm a colonist and I have complaints. Oh, you went down, bud? There you go. There you go. Watch your head. Hey, watch your head. Wait, where did she wander off to? Digging at slate. Oh, I think she went outside for her joy, maybe? I looked over after looking at the window for a second, and she just wasn't on the screen anymore. The other mod I don't have anymore is the camera one. It lets you zoom in infinite, basically, so you can look up Rainy's nose. But this is as far as I can zoom in right now. I miss that mod, too. I'll just keep checking on the mods throughout the next couple of days. Most of them will get updated. Sometimes a developer drops the mod and they don't update it anymore, and the community picks it up. And it's hard to tell when that happens. But for the most part, they're pretty good. Plus, A17, because it was an alpha at that time, A17 was the last update, and it wasn't that long ago. It was like 5 months ago. So the chances of the mods being discontinued in the 5-month period is pretty slim. I don't want to, because they'll decompose outside. So I keep them inside my house. Plus, I don't have anything else to put in the stockpile right now, and I'll expand it as soon as I make this room bigger. I know I can put a roof outside too, cover it with a roof so that it doesn't decompose, but I prefer to keep it inside. And I'm hopefully going to be using that wood up to make the bedroom just as soon as she's finished mining. It's very slow so far. Nice and relaxing though. I prefer to keep just like the chunky rocks and stuff. This is iron, or steel I guess, steel and wood, which is a commodity, so I prefer to keep them safe. Plus if I put it outside, there's a chance that a lightning bolt could come and strike it and catch my piles on fire, and that's not cool. Or pirates will come when they're invading me and they'll come and take my stuff, and I don't want that to happen either. At least this way they have to break down the door first before they can get at it. Ooh, my game is lagging horribly. Maybe I should have picked a smaller map. I think it's because of all the rain and the trees and everything on this one. Like, this is a massive map. That's okay. Whoosh. Where are we? There we are. Rainy's out sleeping in the rain. Who doesn't like sleeping in the rain? Out in the jungle. It's marvelous. It's just my personal choice, though. I mean, people can store everything wherever they want. All you'd have to do is go into storage over here and then adjust the items. So this is by default. It has all the crappy stuff. I don't want to allow rotten, though. And this one over here, just by default, again, don't want rotten. It just has all the valuable stuff. All right, Rainy. Time to wake up and finish mining. Oh, this is going to take a little bit because there's compact steel in here. That's alright. Well, we can make her a temporary bed. Just so that she's not sleeping outside in the rain. Blunk. The pet can sleep wherever he wants. He doesn't need a bed. He's tough. Our Caspar, as is not Casper, it's Caspar. He's happy sleeping out on the dirt. Alright, now we can get rid of this bed down here. Blunk, and she can sleep inside. Yummy, yummy. Oh yes, the song is on the Wiggles right now. Yeah, it's not too bad. Her mining is... what? Oh, her mining's at 2, so it's pretty slow. Yeah, she's slow. But she'll level up eventually and it'll get quicker. The higher your skill is, the more proficient you become at it and the quicker you do it. I should have picked someone who had better mining. Or, I mean, I can expand the base with the wood too, I guess. I prefer to mine... Oh, I have a visitor coming over. His name is Gray Fly Fly. Alright then. I prefer to mine my bases instead of building them outdoors because bad guys can pour in through the roof if you have a roof. But if you have a mountain, they can't pour in through that. Dude, hold on a second. There you go. Not so bad. Lama Bean's trying to wedge himself between the toy box and the couch, and he couldn't understand why he couldn't get through. So we can, I mean, we can expand the base this way. Dunk, dunk, dunk. And then we can get rid of that. And then we can put another door here. There. And then we'll actually move that stockpile to this big area instead. You got the hiccups, hon? I can hear that. There. Let's talk to Fly and see what he's got. He's got some herbal medicine, some psychoid stuff. I don't know how to pronounce it. And some pemmican. I don't really want any of his stuff. We'll just let him keep that, I guess. Oh yeah, you're pyro. Well, that's how a pyro is. They do just like to start fires for the hell of it. Yeah. Pyros are not fun. I try to get rid of them. You can, I don't know if you can do it on default. If you click on your pyro and then you go to operations and then you can harvest their organs. I can at least. I'm not sure if it's in default. Again, I do have like 5 mods turned on. So you can harvest their organs and then, oh no, they died. I wonder how that happened. But then, I mean, your colonists will be upset if you kill them off. So it's kind of a trade-off. But then you don't have people burning down your stuff. So that's very nice. What are you doing, bud? What's up? Oh, I see. I see. Hold on. I'll fix it for you. Let me fix it for you. There. Alright, you want up? Oof, watch your head. Watch your head. Okay. Alright. Yay, she's sleeping in her bed at least. Next we'll have to get a kitchen and stuff going for her. Ooh, a little llama down there. That's adorable. Or alpaca, I guess. I think these are alpaca. Oof. Yep. Oof, dude. What? Oh, you're wiggly today. You're so wiggly today. Yeah, if you hurt their relatives, they will definitely be upset. If you sell the prisoners that you have, your colonists will get grumpy. Or if you accidentally kill them, or if you were in a war and you had someone's father there or sister or whatever, it affects them for sure. Which I think is great. It's really detailed. All right. So Fly is still just wandering around outside. Rainy's grumpy because she's got no door to her bedroom, so he keeps interrupting her every time he wanders through that main room. Here, you want down, bud? Oh, okay. Here you go. Here. There you go, honey. She spends a lot of time sleeping. Oh, she is 57. Maybe she needs her beauty sleep. Alright, so we've got a mad animal. We've got a chinchilla. We should be alright. Caspar and Fly are out there. And we can shoot the chinchilla if it comes close. We'll draft her and shoot Mr. Chinchilla. Oh, I think Caspar already took care of it. Yep. Good dog. Already done. At least it was only one. There's a mod. It might be by default now too, I'm not sure. That would, there's a mod or a default, I'm not sure which, that has swarms of mad animals that come and attack you. So you'd have like 150 little Yorkshire Terriers pop onto the map. Why is this not working? I don't know. And, yeah. It's a lot of fun if you're prepared, but if you're just one little colonist living on your own, you don't want that stuff happening. I don't know, bud. I can't get it to work right now. Sorry. I can't get it to work right now. It is fun when you have guns. It's not bad when you're prepared. Alright. I don't know. For some reason, Netflix is having issues, so my kid doesn't get to watch Netflix right now. Oh, well. Hi. Hi there. I see ya. Wow, she's made, like, no progress. What's up? I know you're getting tired and cranky, Spud. I know. What is on your chin? What is on your chin? You got food on your chin? Get over here. Get over here. Yeah. Alright. Oh man, Sims Medieval. I haven't played that for a very long time. I didn't even know there was evil chinchillas in that game. I got it when it first came out, and I was super excited, thinking that it was going to be just amazing. And I think I played it twice. I was very, very disappointed. I didn't like the way the game cut to front view for the buildings. I prefer the... I don't know. I just didn't like it. Yes, honey. Alright, so we're still working away at this one room. At this rate, Rainey's going to be doing this and pretty much nothing else for the rest of her life. I'm just going to mark all these things for her to haul into that other room. So that we can start putting some production things. There we go. That's better. Dude, what? Ooh. I love regular Sims. I play Sims 4. And I just love it to pieces. I'm hoping EA has a Black Friday sale, actually, because there's a couple of expansions and stuff I don't own yet. But we'll see how that goes. And I need a coffee maker and a frying pan. We don't have Black Friday here in Canada. I mean, we do, but not on Black Friday. We have Boxing Day, which is the day after Christmas. And there's no way I'm going to stores. I have the Cats and Dog expansion, and I love it. It's so much fun. It's just a blast. I have only played like an hour's worth because I've been super busy with the little guy. And Sims is one of those games I need both hands to be able to play, and I haven't had both hands for a year now, so I don't get a lot of chances to play it. But I'm hoping over Christmas, when my husband's back home for 5 days in a row, maybe I'll get more of an opportunity then. So no, I love that expansion. Is awesome. They've done really well with it, but I'm missing some of the smaller ones. Like I don't have the toddler stuff or the vampires or any of that stuff. Refugee chased at colony. A deep space miner named Chris Koala Quail calls you. He's being chased. You know what? Let's offer safety. Let's, we need a faction name. We're gonna call it... Oh, thank you so much for the subscription. I appreciate that. We're gonna call it, the Wiggles. No, wait. No, we're gonna call it Combat Wombat. Combat... Whoops, I spelled it wrong. B18 Wombat. There. Our faction is called Combat Wombat. And our community is called the Wiggles. Wiggles. One-handed typing here, folks. Okay, so now, since we just got a new subscriber, that is who we're going to name this character after. Thank you so much for that. Sean MC. There we go. Welcome to the colony. Let's see if you're horrible. No, you're not horrible. Whew, 15 mining. My goodness. Welcome to the colony indeed. I hope we can survive the bad guys that are going to be chasing you down in a second, because we really want you to join. That's awesome. You've got really good stats. You're also psychically deaf and greedy. We can deal with the greed. That's all right. Let's get you situated here. So we're going to switch all his numbers so that he does all the important stuff. We're going to put mining as number 1. We're going to do construction as number 1. Whoops. And that's good enough. 15 mining. We should be able to get this cleared out in like an hour. I mean game time, not real time, because it's already been half an hour. Dude, you're so wiggly. What? There you go. Okay, and let's just change this before I forget. We'll build him a bed if we survive. So we're going to be getting raided. I don't know who's going to be coming or how many of them there's going to be. We are playing on the hardest difficulty. Psychically deaf means when the men get their period, or the women, but usually the men, when the psychic drone goes overhead, he will not be affected by it and he won't be a big grumpy pants. Basically, there's 2 settings. They can either get like euphoric and be really, really, really happy and in a really good mood. It's like an aura, basically, that covers the whole encampment map, basically. Or they'll get really grumpy and they'll be pissy for a random amount of time, which I just call male PMS. So he will not be affected by that one way or another. It doesn't matter if it's the positive or the negative, which is fine. Oh, shoot. Orion Corps soldiers. Oh my goodness, we're screwed. This dude is carrying an MRG-5 pistol, superior quality. And he's got gear. Fruity doodles. Alright. Rainey's got a gun, but like... we're not... I'll do a bet if we survive. I don't think we're gonna survive this. There's just no way. Yeah, this is... Alrighty. Oh, and he's got asthma. Oh well, that's okay. Yeah. He doesn't have any weapons? No, he doesn't. So, we're gonna stick him over here for now. Or here. I have a feeling that Bishop... I gotta pause this just for a sec so I can pick my kid up here. Okay. Stop it. Yeah, there you go. There you go, bud. Okay. You situated? You good? Okay. Alright, so I have a feeling that Bishop can shoot Rainey a lot closer than Rainey can shoot Bishop. Oh, maybe not. Oh, goodness. Okay, let's have Sean get in there and melee attack, just because I don't... Oh, goodness, she's already down. Ah! This is going to be the shortest game ever. Oh! He's kidnapping him and running away. That was not fair. My goodness, that was tough. Is she gonna die? Yeah, in 7 hours. So we're screwed. All right. All right. Shortest game ever. Let's just speed up the death process. We're gonna try it again with 3 colonists instead of 1. And we're not gonna pick the jungle. Maybe we'll do it on the second hardest difficulty. I don't find that there's enough of a challenge for me on the easier levels, but then I find that there's too much of a challenge. Like there's no in between. It's either super easy or super difficult. So Rainey should be dying anytime now. Unless her dog goes and rescues her, which it doesn't look like. She didn't train him yet, so he can't go pick her up. Normally the dogs can go rescue the colonists if they've been trained, but Caspar has not been trained. So he's just going to sleep outside while Rainey dies. Oh, now she's got a critical illness. Yep. 2 hours. I'm so sorry, Rainey. And Sean, you didn't even make it to the base. Oh, goodness. Well, that was a fun, quick game. Alright, anytime now, lady. There we go. Okay, here, you want down again? Here you go. Watch your head. Watch your head, bud. Alright, let's go to the main menu here. So, in case you weren't here from the start, you can see all my mods are turned off, basically, except for some really easy, quick ones, like the vegetable garden. I don't have Cthulhu, I don't have Star Wars, I don't have the camera, I don't have robots and stuff like that. So, let's start over. Let's do Crash Landed, that's the one where you get 3. And we'll keep it on Phoebe Chillax, but we're going to put it on Intense instead of Extreme. We're going to boost this global coverage up to 50% and generate our world. You blame him? You blame Sean? Or do you blame the llama? Because I blame the llama. Those llamas, they are never up to any good. Never, never, never. You ever look a llama in the eye? You can just sense these things. You can just tell that they're up to no good. Hi, bud. I know, llamas, right? Dangerous. Dangerous critters. Ugh. Am I going to give you a complex about llamas? Probably not. You don't understand what I'm saying right yet. Hi. Well, hello there. You're looking at me all crazy. All right. Don't poke your eyeballs out, kid. You're gonna want those one day. Alright, so we've got our world. Yes, baby. Let's make it a big map again. Let's pick a random site, but not so random. We're not gonna do the tropical rainforest this time. There we go. Let's do the temperate forest. Alright, so this time we have 3 people, and we can alternate them with 5 people that we've got here. But we're not going to, because I like to play with what they give us. So we've got Sean again. Alright. We've got Rainy again, who's a cave world tender and a sailor later on in life. And we've got Big Mikey, because we haven't used him yet. There we go. Whoops, without the C. I can spell. No, I can't. Woo, he's got some good skills, except he's a misogynist. That's not cool. Not cool, buddy. And you're incapable of violence. Not cool. What's Rainy? Skilled labor. Incapable of skilled labor. Oh, great, so she can't do anything. She's nervous, psychically deaf, and a xenophile, but she can't do anything. Yes, baby. Here. I know, here. There's your toy right there. There you go. Incapable of violence. Oh, so we've got 2 people. We've got 2 people who are incapable of violence, so... Dude! Hey. So they can't use guns or back us up. So it's all up to Rainy, who can't do any labor. So she's also frail and she's got cataracts in both her eyes. Oh, goodness. We're screwed. Oh, this is gonna be fun. Alright, let's start the world. Oh my goodness, child. You are testing my patience today. Here we go. Leave it up there. Don't knock. You are like a cat. He's at that stage where you put like a toy up on a shelf for him, and then he just bats it onto the floor and waits. All right. So once again, let's have our colonists land. They're gonna pop out. Oh, we got a terrier. Of course we did. Named Paco. The most useless animal, besides the cats, which also can't do anything. So we're gonna allow all that good stuff. Rainy's the only one who can shoot, so we're gonna give her the bolt action rifle. And I guess the other things will just sit on the ground because nobody can wield it. I don't know about a rocket launcher, but you could definitely put a bionic eye in the second one. With my mods, at least. Oh, there's a lot of animals up there. Alright, so I'm just looking around for a place for us to live. It's not a bad map. It's not bad. I think we're just gonna build in this little alcove. So I think what we'll do here... Oh, and then I have to set everything up again. I hate doing that. Okay, we're gonna put a door here. And a wall. And then we'll just do... Yes, honey. Oh, I know, you're so grumpy. There you go. I know, baby. Alright, so let's change all this. I hate having to sign all these numbers every time, but once you get it done once, it's pretty set. So we want cooking, we want construction, growing, mining. I guess we'll have Rainy do the plant cutting and the hunting, since that's pretty much all she can do. And research once we get there, but that'll be a while yet. I'm going to uncheck these for now because we're not going to be doing any arts or crafts or tailoring or smithing for quite some time. Okay, baby, come here. They can garden and they can eat food that other people have taken part in. Hey. But they can't hold a weapon or anything on their own. Alright, so we're going to need some stockpiles. We'll put one here. Yes, honey. You know, if you would stop getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning, you wouldn't be so tired. And if you'd nap for me, that would be even better. That would be awesome, Games Dad. That'd be cool. Alright, so we've got a base, sort of. And now we're going to give people bedrooms. Again, sort of. I don't know how I want to do this. Let's do a hallway like that. And that can be 2 bedrooms. 1, 2. And then we can do like a 3rd bedroom. Sure, why not? 3. There you go, honey. I know, I know. Alright, so let's get some wood chops just because that is something that Rainy can actually do. She's also hauling, so that's not so bad. And we want to mine out these rooms a little bit. And just make them a little bit bigger. Whoops, I didn't want to do that. Where's my cancel button? There we go. Okay. Yes, honey. I know, life's rough, life's rough. Oh, right, and let's fix up all their sleep stuff. The reason I unset this is because they don't necessarily need to sleep 8 or 9 hours a day. They'll sleep for what they need by default. You don't need to assign the sleep. The only time you need to assign the sleep is if they're a night owl. So if they're awake during the day and they get cranky, then you need to assign it. Hey, there's a puppy back there. Huh? There's a puppy. Are you watching? Somebody's in my backyard walking their, like, weird little Shih Tzu type doggy. Yeah, it's a puppy. Oh, everybody's sleeping on the ground. Glorious. That's okay. We'll get beds in there eventually. There's a bed. There's a bed. There's a bed. Wonderful. At least everybody's still alive, right? It's been, what, 5 minutes maybe into this one? Oh, that reminds me. Let's turn on their self-tending. Just in case somebody gets sick. Alright, there we go. So now we're just waiting for everybody to wake up. And hopefully tomorrow a couple more of the mods will be updated. Like the Star Wars one, which is what I was hoping to be able to play. Technically I can revert the game back to A17 and continue on with the one that we were playing last week. But I'd rather play the new one. Here you go, bud. Can you just hang in there like 5 minutes, little guy? Hang in there just 5 minutes? So they're gonna get the rest of the building done. Get a nice bedroom made up. And I'll have to get some gardening going. Oh, you know what? I have not that. This. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. That is what I'm looking for. Why is it not working? Oh, maybe I can't. Yeah, I can't grow there. That's why. Whoops. Let's do rice. Where is rice? Ooh, the order of this is different now. There we go. A little garden going. Yay, somebody's getting a bed. Woohoo! I know. I know. Rough day today. Huh? Rough day. There you go. Come on, guys. Finish off. Let's move this. Can I move it? Yeah, I can. Good. Oh, and we need to give them a joy source too. Forgot about that. Oh, poker table. That's new. We're gonna be building one of those as soon as we can. We need some cloth for that though. At least this time everybody can sleep in a bed. They don't have to sleep out on the lawn anymore. Oh, I guess we could start getting power. We're gonna need that. Okay, so let's put some solar panels out here. And a wind turbine. Dude, stop kicking. Then we're gonna need some batteries. There, that should be a good start. And then we'll turn this area into our freezer. As long as we're not getting attacked, we're all right. Since we've only got Rainy who can take the bad guys down. So far we're doing okay.